It's okay. But it will be much better if you participate, if you assign a portion of your wealth toward the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It will remain for you. This is the meaning of the verse. إِنَّا نَحْنُ نُحْيِي الْمَوْتَى وَنَكْتُبُ مَا قَدَّمُوا وَآثَارَهُمْ. We have to divide the verse into 3 sessions or stages. إحياء الموتى وكتب ما قدمه الناس ثم كتب آثارهم, whatever they will leave behind them when they die, good or bad. In either way, you might be pious or righteous, and you will help people out to imitate you, to follow your footsteps. It's good. And the other person might be bad, and he will influence others to imitate him or her in bad way. We're gonna die, but our records will stay, will remain. Our good deeds or bad deeds will remain forever. And this is the point that I would like to explain for all of us today. As you know, the masjid here, mashallah, just a few years back, when you look at the map, you will be surprised, because this building was under the occupation of somebody else. And even it was possible for some people to disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this building. But now, subhanallah, Allah has a plan. Oh my brothers and sisters, always Allah has a plan for us. The building changed into a great way, a very good value for the community, Muslim community today. Look around you, mashallah. Everybody is happy. Young men and women are happy. Adult people, respected older people, the children, the infants, everybody is happy because the building is able to accommodate everybody with the different nationalities, with the different background, with the different languages, subhanallah. And this is the beauty of our religion, the religion of Islam that Allah chose for us. And Prophet Muhammad ﷺ mentioned a very amazing hadith. He said, peace be upon him, من بنى لله مسجدا هنا منونا. It could be big, it could be small, it could be smaller, whatever you will be able to do. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Allah will not force any soul to do more than its ability. Do as you can. فاتقوا الله ما استطعتم. Fear Allah as much as you can. That's it. النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم mentioned, من بنى لله مسجدا ولو كمفحص قطار بنى الله له بيتا في الجنة. Whosoever builds a masjid, a house for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even small as the bird's nest. Subhanallah, how big the nest of the bird. Even you cannot stand in that place to pray. But the Prophet Muhammad encouraged all of us, do as much as you can. Don't make yourself down. Don't hesitate that Allah will accept it from you or not. For sure, Allah will accept it from you. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from us to be obedient to Him, to obey Him. بنى الله له بيتا في الجنة. Subhanallah. Allah will build a house for him or her in paradise. Imam Nawawi, he explained the meaning of this hadith, and he says, look at the houses of Allah on earth. انظر إلى المساجد فإن بيوت الله تفتخر على جميع البيوتات حولها. This is the point that we need to understand today. Buyut Allah, the mosques, the houses of Allah are proud over all the houses around the house of Allah. And the one who was built, or the one who was a big purpose and reason for the masjid to be built, his house in paradise will have more superior above or over all the houses in paradise. All of them are good because, alhamdulillah, we will enter paradise. This is by itself enough. But your house, when you help out to support and to build the house of Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will honor you, will honor your house in paradise over all the houses of paradise. And this is why Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave us a statement. يقول ابن آدم مالي مالي. Always the son of Adam used to say, my wealth, my wealth, my money, my money. And he gave us only 3 chances to enjoy our wealth. وهل له من ماله إلا ما أكل فأفنى ولبس فأبلى وتصدق فأبقى. And he has only benefit from his wealth, whatever he will eat, whatever he will wear, and whatever he will donate. And the rest, it's not yours. And we have to realize our luxury houses that we have today, it's not ours. You know, it's a rental house for a period of time, and we have to leave them one day. Our real houses, there, in our real life. You know, our forefather Adam, he was in paradise. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded him to go down with the Satan Shaitan. قُلْنَا اهْبِطُوا مِنْهَا جَمِيعًا. Go down. And what? And all of us are travelers. One time, in a certain time, we have to leave the train of life. We have to reach out for the station and the single in the specific time and the specific place we must leave. And we will leave everything behind us. Don't think when you die and you did not really do something good for yourself there, that somebody will do in behalf of you after your death. No. It's really, if you would like to realize that, look at the people they passed away 5-10 years ago. We forget them. And this is the normal way. If you would like to do so, we have to do by ourselves. We have to stamp it by ourselves. We have to force to make our donation a fact. To make it. There is no way to cancel it. And just as a reminder for all of us, our brother Wazir, just 2 days ago, he passed away. SubhanAllah. He had long planned in his life. But Allah has always planned for us. Just realize that and pay attention for that. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called him, he must respond back to Allah Azza wa Jalla. It might be one of us today or tomorrow or next year or year after. No one can escape from death. And this is what we need to realize and do some investment, real investment for ourselves and our family, our children, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah help all of us to stay firm in our religion and to do the right decision. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help all of us to raise our children as a pious and righteous. Allahumma ameen. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه يغفر لكم. لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا إلى يوم الدين ثم أما بعد. Dear brothers and sisters, just I would like to conclude my speech today about just a brief story happening in Saudi Arabia. That the person who was in charge, he narrated the story by himself, and he said, we decided to build a big masjid in our area in Saudi Arabia, near to Riyadh. And he said, we did all the construction of the masjid, alhamdulillah, we put the walls, the windows, the doors, alhamdulillah, but we were short with the carpet of the masjid. And the carpet will cost 160 riyals, say $160,000. And they said, people are tired. I know. Satan will come to a lot of us who said, every time, people ask us to donate, and you have to be thankful. Alhamdulillah. اليد العليا خير من اليد السفلى. The upper hand, it's much better than the lower hand. The upper hand always gives. It's much better than the lower hand always asks. And this is the point. And he said, people are tired, and we have to find any other way to collect 160,000 riyal. And he said, we're going to divide it into 10 portions. And we're going to give people, this is, 10,000. We're going to need 10 people to pay this amount. And the guy, he started, he said, the people around the masjid, they have more right than other people. But the problem, the first neighbor for the masjid, he's a bad person. He's very rich, but always he's complaining from the microphone and the adhan sound, and they told him, don't go to him because he's really mad. And he said, don't worry, I will go to him and I will knock the door, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decides, I will be happy. And he went and he knocked the door, and the servant of that person opened the door and he said, I need to talk with your master. And after a few minutes, he came and he said, Assalamu alaikum, brother. Alaikum salam. I came from the masjid next door. We built the masjid. We need your help. And he said, you need my help? Subhanallah. Don't you know that I'm not happy with the masjid next door? He said, this is the house of Allah, brother. Just we try to do our best. And he said, you just give me, one portion of the 160,000. A'azzakumullah. That rich man, he spit into his hand and he said, this is your right. And the brother who was in charge, he was very wise. He took his spit and he put in his pocket and he cleaned his hand and he gave him another hand. He said, this is my right. What is the right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? And he said, Wallahi, the rich man was sweating. He couldn't control himself. He said, you embarrass me. You make me shy. And he said, how much you need from me for the house of Allah? He said, just need $10,000. He said, no. How much the cost for the whole carpet? He said, 160,000. And he wrote the check for 160,000 riyal. That's it. Sometimes we really think it's impossible. No one will respond. It's not our business. It's not our job. Inna lil-bayti rabban yahmin. This is the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we participate or not, it doesn't matter for him. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opened the gates for us to go to paradise. If anyone would like to skip that opportunity, it's up to you. This is what I had. I came today from Dallas, from Texas. to help you out, guys. It's your masjid, it's your facility, it's your building, it's your future. Leaders for this community, when you look at your children while they're playing over there in the basketball court, yeah, you have to feel comfortable that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put you and your family in very secure area. A lot of communities, they do not have less option. They have nothing. I used to live in area for 15 years. Really, I'm very jealous with this community. May Allah reward him, Sheikh Karim. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help him out to continue to help the community, Muslim community out. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gather all of us in paradise with our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, with our Prophet, with our brother Wazir, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and all our beloved people that they passed away in the past. Allahumma ameen. Allahumma inna nas'aluka ya Allah, ya wahid, ya ahad, ya fard, ya samad, ya man lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. نسألك أن لا تفرق جمعنا هذا إلا بذنب مغفور وعمل صالح مبرور وتجارة لن تبور وقر أعيننا في جميع الأمور برحمتك يا رحيم يا غفور. اللهم اغفر لحينا وميتنا وغائبنا وشاهدنا وكبيرنا وصغيرنا وذكرنا وأنثانا، واغفر لآبائنا وأمهاتنا، واغفر لإخواننا وأخواتنا، واغفر لنسائنا وأبنائنا وبناتنا، واغفر لمن له حق علينا. اغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا ربنا إنك رؤوف رحيم. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. وصلي اللهم وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم وأقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة، حي على الفلاح، قد قامت الصلاة، قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله.
استووا تراصوا واعتدلوا. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا. قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى. إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى. الله أكبر. حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. فذكر إنما أنت مذكر لست عليهم بمسيطر إلا من تولى وكفر فيعذبه الله العذاب الأكبر إن إلينا إيابهم ثم إن علينا حسابهم. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I promise 5 minutes max, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to benefit yourself, to benefit your family, to benefit your family members, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As you know, this building was purchased 6 years ago, alhamdulillah, from the beginning of 2015. I will not take long time to explain. Now, the last payment is 200,000. So you remember the story of 160,000, subhanallah. This is almost 200,000, and this is why Sheikh Karim, he went to Florida. He has a fundraising over there for this masjid today. And I came to your masjid to show your generosity. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, huwa akram al-akramin. The most generous one is our Lord. Just we need really to participate. It's up to you. There is no one can force you to donate or not, but this is really, you know, the purchase for our children, for the future leaders in this community, in this town, Arura, mashallah. That just I would like to see